Welcome, kiddos. We're going to learn about the symbols of victory throughout history. Alright, guys, I'll be your host today for the amazing Timeline Museum. You're going to have a blast, trust me. Let's go. We start our journey at the Aegean Sea. The winged victory of Samothrace, crafted in 190 BCE, embodies the goddess Nike as she alights upon the prow of a ship, celebrating a naval triumph. Discovered in 1863 on the island of Samothrace, this marble masterpiece was originally an offering to the great gods of the island. Though incomplete, her dynamic form, flowing drapery, and outstretched wings exude motion and grace, as though she might take flight at any moment. Currently, in the modern times, she stands atop the Daru staircase in the Louvre Museum, a symbol of human achievement elevated to divine heights. For your guys' information, the figure and wings, upon discovery, were found in 118 pieces. Traveling almost 2,000 years into the past, we'll see that winged victory was not the only art piece representing victory. From the Aegean Sea to the rugged mountainous Mesopotamia, the victory seal of Naram Sin, one of the major memorials to the victories of the Akkadian king against the Lulubi, can be spotted here. Carved in pink limestone in the 3rd millennium BCE, the stele celebrates a victory by the Akkadian king over the Lulubi, a people of the Zagros Mountains. The rising diagonal lines of the composition direct the viewer upward, where the king literally rises toward the heavens, signified by divine stars. The horned crown of Naram Sin denotes his semi-divine status, while the distorted depictions of the conquered enemy speak about defeat. In the stele, both the hierarchical scale and the energetic narrative are representatives of typical artistic canons connected with Akkadian propaganda. Later, Sutric Nahunt took it to Susa, as it was a trophy of war, but also an ambivalent artifact of fluctuating fortunes, showing how art functions as a medium for history, conquest, and cultural identity. Our last stop takes us to none other than Rome itself. Here lies Trajan's Column, a marble behemoth that stands 38 meters high, constructed for Emperor Trajan and his triumphs and campaigns in Dacia. Built in 113 CE, its complex spiral structure includes more than 2,600 figures that unfold in a dynamic narrative of Roman military efficiency. Scenes range from soldiers building fortifications to Trajan himself leading his troops, offering a glimpse into the grit and glory of imperial campaigning. The spiraling composition of the column moves our gaze upward and, while doing so, highlights the triumph and divinity of the emperor. Celebrating Roman discipline and strength, it also sets Trajan's reputation into place, thus ending with a more artistic and historic documentation. Much more than a visual splurge, the column engraves Trajan's name in history, where propaganda meets artistry, glorifying Rome's military and architectural feats. So, how did the winged victory and pieces like it influence future art? Well, its depiction of movement and grace set a standard for the traditions of Western art. The theme of celebrating human achievement through divine depiction has managed to persist throughout time. For example, during the Renaissance, the attention to humanism and reinstatement of classical ideas stimulated sculptors like Michelangelo to include similar elements of movement and anatomical detail in works like David and The Dying Slave. The explicit tension in the pose of the winged victory contributed to the way the Renaissance depicted human figures as beautiful and powerful. The implication of the winged victory toward fluidity and theatricality has made its way into modern contexts, from graphic design to athletic awards. This could be seen in the FIFA World Cup trophy, which celebrates human achievement through fluidity and an ascending structure. From this, godly imagery used to signify human success has been a kind of universal concept that flowed for centuries, right from the Statue of Liberty down to public art commemorating either national or personal triumphs. It is arguably so that the iconography of victory extends very much beyond art to movements and ideals. I mean, this statue still captivates us today. It's not just about its beauty, but instead its message. The Winged Victory and other artworks like it remind us that every triumph, big or small, is part of a larger story. Whether it's divine intervention or sheer human effort, victory is something we all strive for.